Hey guys, it's Pixie here and welcome to episode 10 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Oh my gosh, it's episode 10. I still can't believe it, to be honest. It doesn't feel like that long ago that I did episode 1. Yeah. And I'm nearly at 50 subscribers. Currently, how many subscribers am I at? Just give me a sec, guys. I think I'm at like 42. Yes, I'm at 42 subscribers. Only 8 more until I get 50 subscribers. So if we can get to 50 subscribers with this 10th video, that will be amazing. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I don't normally do this YouTube stuff and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like the video, etc. But just this once, just this once, I'm asking you. But in other news, it's no longer Christmas, it's January. And when I'm recording this, it's the middle of January. It's past the 6th of January, which is when Christmas decorations really do need to be taken down. So let's take the Christmas decorations down, unfortunately. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the giant tree that's in my back garden. It's still quite a long walk to the back garden. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with this tree. For now, I'll keep it. If you have any suggestions on what I can do with the tree, just leave that in the comments down below. It does look like a Christmas tree still, so I might take it down. It just... so much effort. But I will be getting rid of all this snow, because it's January. I know it's more likely to have snow in January, but, you know... move past that. We move past that. So, now all of that's been cleared, well, as you could see by the time-lapse, which was a lot longer than I bet you thought it would be, it was a lot longer than I thought it would be, I also cleared out this entire space and added in this wall. And now, my reasoning for this is because I'm wanting to terraform this, but currently I don't have the motivation. And yes, for the observant among you, there was a dirt wall here before, and the reason that I got rid of the dirt wall is because I realised that it's a cliff. It wouldn't be dirt. It would be stone instead. so I just changed it to stone. So that was a lot of hard work. But one, not gonna lie, quite random thing that I would like to do is I would like to make a creeper farm. Now, my reasoning for this is because I never have enough rockets. I keep having to fly around and kill creepers during the night, which end up in holes like these. And I'd quite like to be able to light up this area, because if I turn on this, it shows me that there is 0 light levels here, which means that mobs can spawn. So, I know for a fact that the best mob rates will be over ocean, because obviously there's no land and therefore not as much space for mobs to, spawn. However, I will have to do some mob proofing to get maximum spawn rates, but what I'm wanting to do is to build out probably maybe here's a nice spot, and create a creeper farm. I don't know why the word for creeper farm slipped from my brain. I'm quite tired at the moment, so this is going to be quite a time-lapse heavy episode, but I am now going to just whip into a time-lapse, and hopefully at least part of this will be done. Whee! Hey, VoiceOver Pixie here. As this is such a long time-lapse, I thought I would talk over it so it's a bit more entertaining for you guys. So, what I'm currently building is the creeper farm, and I'm using a tutorial from Doody Boy. I'll put a link in the description. You just saw me mess up a bit and have to redo the hoppers. You'll see a lot of that during this time-lapse. Here I'm building out the water platform. Not really much to say about that, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what I lost there, but we move on. I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone for this episode because, to be honest, I'm struggling for motivation to finish any of my projects, and I watched a video by Mumbo Jumbo talking about some of the ways to combat this. One of his suggestions was to make something completely new and different to your playstyle. As my playstyle is more on the building and aesthetics side, I felt like a good way to step outside my comfort zone was to build a farm, and I'm always needing gunpowder, so this seemed like the best idea. Here I'm starting to place some unspawnable blocks for the water to be placed next to, which I messed up on the measurements for. Quite annoying. Yep, here I am noticing it. If you have any ideas for new projects or things you want to see in my world, please do put it down in the comments below. I always enjoy reading your comments. Here I'm starting to build the spawn platform. Honestly, I'm not sure what the glass pillars are for, but the tutorial works, so I wasn't going to argue with it. One part I didn't put in the time lapse was placing the water buckets into the dispensers, a vital part of the mechanism for the farm. I went AFK for an hour and forgot to turn the farm on, so I had to AFK for another hour to make the clip that you will see later in the video. Another part that can't be seen in the time-lapse is all of the trapdoors underneath the blocks. To my understanding, this is to prevent zombies and skeletons from spawning. I know this may not be the best method or execution for a creeper farm, so if you have any improvements, please let me know in the comments. Also, how do you guys feel about VoiceOver Pixie? Am I a good addition to the videos? Should I be in the next one? Please put your opinions down in the comments. I might even make a poll. Who knows? I sure don't. We're almost done with the creeper farm, now I'm just placing a roof. This I'm really unsure about the use of it, but if it works, it works. What I didn't realise when going AFK the first time is that the lever needs to be on for the farm to work, otherwise the creepers despawn. It was quite funny during this time-lapse seeing all the creepers that did spawn while I built this. I'm very glad it works. Right, so I've been AFK for about an hour, give or take. And I appear to be stuck in here. That's fun. So let me... Oh dear. That is less than ideal. Very much so. Very much less than ideal. Okay, right, we need to light this platform up. But in other news, we've got nearly 3.5 stacks of gunpowder. Like, that's way more than I need. It's way more than I think I will ever need. However, if we do a little fly around, well, there's no creepers in here, right? Oh, there's one. There's one single creeper. So at least we know that this is working. We'll need to sort that out, but not right now. I don't have the energy for that. So I'm very proud of this. However, at some point we will need to make it look less like a flying anvil, because, not gonna lie, I keep dropping FPS. That's so annoying. I'd rather not look over and see a giant flying anvil when I look. Which direction is this? South. Huh. So, if you have any ideas what I can disguise the creeper farm as, maybe like, I was thinking something like a cloud or something, or maybe, I don't know. If you have any ideas, please drop them in the comments down below. In between clips, I've been working on the kitchens, because why not? Obviously they're not done, because, you know, apparently it's my brand now to leave everything half done. But here we have the Great Fireplace, because, fun fact, in actual castles in the UK, for instance, Hampton Court Palace, and probably others, but that one I know for definite, they have these great big fireplaces. So obviously I still need to, like, decorate the stone a bit. It looks a bit boring. But what they would have someone sitting on a chair here. I couldn't be bothered to make a chair, and spinning the spit, and there would be some meat here. Obviously I don't have any meat cooking, but I thought I'd put the campfires there because I can put some meat on there if I want some. And here's some chopping boards and some hanging kind of things. I don't quite know whether they're herbs or meats or whatever, but obviously there's still a bit that I need to do because it looks a bit bare still, but you know, it's better than an empty room. I didn't feel like time-lapsing that just because it's been quite a time-lapse heavy episode, like, about half of the episode has been a time-lapse, so... And as well as that, I went about mob-proofing the castle a bit. So all around here there's torches everywhere, so no mobs will spawn during the night. And also one thing I did was I put some glow lichen up here. Now I didn't have enough bone meal to completely fill the roof. However, I'm also planning on putting some glow lichen up there. So, unfortunately they don't do glow lichen in other colours, and I think that's something that I would like. But, you know, it is what it is. So while this is kind of a bit of a shorter episode, we've still done a lot of progress. Like, we've cleared this entire area. This all used to be a forest. It's now obviously not a forest. One thing that I also really want to do is sort out things like that and just all of the creeper holes, and we've also begun work on the terraforming of the cliffs. What I still need to do is I might clear all of these trees, and then I also need to put in the side here. Do a bit more mob proofing of down here because that is a spawning hazard. Finish off this, and it feels like such a shame to have to get rid of this little bay area because it's such a nice bay, but you know, we can make a better one. We what we can even do if we really want is turn this into like, oh, actually that's a good idea, is we can turn this area into like a little cave and some cliffs and things, and I don't quite know how to describe, but you know what, I'll put up a I'll put up a little description of what I'm meaning here. So you guys can see that. I can't. And then also we need to finish this. But other than that, I think we've actually done a lot of progress. Oh yeah, and also, completely forgot, we did the entire creeper farm, which I'm very proud of. So yeah. There. I'm falling. There we go. So, on that note, I thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!